Daniele, what's up?
How it's Money Man Dan from chat. Okay. How many gift subs do I have to give for you to fire Carantos? Like 100, like 50, like what's going on with that?
I'd say 5,000.
5,000. Okay. How many if I make a Google Doc and I get how many signatures would I need if I put it in chat? I got everybody to sign it, every single DGGer to sign it. Can we get him fired?
No, it's not gonna. It doesn't work that way, okay?
Why?
Because it's gonna come down to whether or not you host the show well or not, not the whims of my retarded fuck fans that don't even know what the fuck they want to watch half the time. Half you guys are asking me to play Baldur's Gate 3. I'm gonna have 2,000 concurrent viewers playing that for 4 or 5 days.
Okay,
So no,
okay,
I would
okay,
never
okay.
go by anything. You guys don't know what you want to watch half the time. You're fucking retarded.
Okay, I know what I want to watch. Satisfactory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's good. Great. You're in the super minority, so
Okay,
I already
okay,
know to
okay.
ignore your opinion on literally everything.
That's all I had, but okay, yeah, that's all I really had. But you should really play Satisfactory. It's very autistically ADHD stimulating. I
Gotcha.
promise you.
I'll keep that
it's
in mind.
amazing.
Okay, sounds great.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
Marshmallow Ruffian.
Oh, hey, what's up, brother?
Hello, what's up, brother?
Just eating some ramen and relaxing a bit before D&D tonight. All right, my friend. I have some questions for you. It's quite a lot, so if at any point I'm too much or there's anything you don't want to talk about, you can just tell me to fuck off and I will.
All right, go for it. Hit me up. What do you got?
Hell yeah. I guess we'll talk about okay. So in one of your recent debates, I don't remember what it was over specifically. It was with Alex
Okay.
and a couple other people. I think Grace was there maybe. The stat kept being brought up that women are doing worse and are becoming more depressed than men. Not only are they more depressed men, but they're also declining at a faster rate. I remember like within like last year though, you at least brought up points that women were doing better than men. I'm wondering if that has changed in the last year, or where did the
I mean,
stat come?
economically and everything, they're starting to make great gains. They're doing better educationally. Some happiness research points to a lack of happiness, but it's very, very, very difficult to measure happiness. And I think of all the like sociological research that exists, that's some of the hardest to like quantify exactly. So I don't have like ultra strong opinions on that. But
Opinions on it, yeah. Because I just remember like hearing people be like, women are doing better because they have more significant friendships than men do. So it was just like a rapid turn from what I had heard prior. I was wondering if you had any comments on that, or if you disagreed or agreed with that.
yeah, I don't know. We
Yeah.
could spend a day like digging into the follies of happiness research, or whatever. But yeah.
Okay, for sure. The second thing I'd like to bring up is just talking about orbiters and orbiters in general,
Okay.
if you're comfortable with that. The first thing is just some general questions, the tidbits that I was personally interested in.
Uh-huh.
Who is your least favorite orbiter, just of all time, that you've had personally? So it can be from even before I was watching to now.
I don't know. Like everybody has their ups and downs. It just depends. I don't think I'd ever have like an absolute least favorite.
Really? Oh, God, I can think of some that I fucking hated, but that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, name them.
I really, okay, personally, I really don't like Darius that much. But I mean, that's just my personal opinion. So, I know that people are like saying some redacted names in the chat. I personally like those names just because they were unhinged, and I like hearing about those unhinged names.
You don't think Darius is unhinged?
I think Darius is unhinged, but it's more so like the unhingedness that I just like how I personally interact with sometimes on like the daily of like emotional drama, like relationship drama, not being able to respect your own boundaries, not having any boundaries of yourselves, losing yourself for like people in general, trying so hard to be like someone that you're not, etc., etc. And I just think that's kind of like boring.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. Actually, another question I had was, why do you keep Darius around? I don't know the lore of Darius, so I don't know how long he's been.
I feel like
in
his
your
streams and
community
interactions
for.
with the relevant are pretty funny.
I do like Irrelevant a lot. Irrelevant's really cool. I just haven't watched any of his streams, so
Mhm.
I wouldn't be able to comment on that.
They're like a package deal.
Oh, okay. I mean, if he comes with Irrelevant, I'll give him the pass. I really like Irrelevant a lot from what I've seen of him, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then you may not answer this next question, which is, who was your favorite orbiter that you've had of all time? If you had to pick one.
Yeah, again, fuck, I don't know. That's such a hard one. I like so
Really?
many different people for different reasons. It's hard to just pick one, I think, yeah.
That's fair. Would you consider Mooten and Dan orbiters, or would they just fall outside of that category?
I mean, I don't know. It's a hard one, right? I'd also kind of consider them friends too, right? So.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I assumed if you were considering them, I'd assume they'd definitely be up there. And if you weren't, then I didn't know who to guess. Maybe I personally really like. Abba's not really an orbiter, so I can't give it to him either. Maybe Pisco. I really like when Pisco comes on, just because I think he has really strong opinions, and I really like hearing you and him argue a lot. Just because I really find that the debates are interesting, at least.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yeah.
Okay. Who is the most likely orbiter to enact violence on you in person?
I have no idea. If you're gonna,
Really?
There's so many people that have been through my stream. If all of these questions are like revolving around specific things related to people on my stream, I'm probably not gonna know like any of these answers. I'm not sure. I have no idea.
Are you sure? Okay, fair. I mean, listen, that's valid. I just assumed you'd have some opinion, considering these are the people that you interact with the most. Like, who, does anyone like strike fear in you? Like, even like a little bit, like make you uncomfortable?
No, I don't think so.
Damn, you're just unhinged, my man. I can't. Okay. Moving on to, I guess, more specific questions now. Us moving past areas. Awooga's not really an orbiter, but can I talk to you about him in general?
Sure.
Okay, so I've seen a lot of. I don't usually watch your streams, so I don't know how often he's on here. But whenever he's on YouTube, I see that people call him Bad Faith a lot, and I don't think he's Bad Faith.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. I can't tell because he's
just
pretty
disconnected
wacky
from
sometimes.
reality.
So it's really hard to tell if he's
Yeah, I just think he's completely disconnected from reality. Because I think he fully believes, like in a prior conversation to you, you were making like you were doing a bit where you were pretending to be discriminatory, and he genuinely believed it. And I cannot tell. Like I'm fully convinced he may just be like doing an elaborate troll, but I feel like he genuinely just is completely disconnected from any form of conversation that he has because he's so ideologically bought in. And I'm not sure what the reason that he's so ideologically bought in, but.
Yeah, I mean, like, that's possible, but again,
it's
so hard to tell with him. That guy's pretty wacky, so it's very, very, very hard to tell.
Okay, and then I think you were talking to Grace the other day, and I was curious as to why you agreed to interact with her and technically loosely her father again, because again, like, they're kind of a package deal in some ways. I know you and the conservative man, I'm not sure what his name is. I can't remember. I know you've debated him a couple times. Why'd you choose to interact with her again after essentially blackballing him?
I told Alex that I would do a panel. I didn't know that Grace was going to be on it. He might have mentioned it. I just didn't see it, so I'm not accusing him of hiding or anything. I might not have seen it. But I don't necessarily mind interacting a little with Grace on like other shows. I don't think I would bring her on my stream alone, but I probably draw the line at her dad. I don't think I'd ever interact with him.
Okay.
But in general, I try to avoid both. But I forgot. He might have mentioned that she was going to have a show, and I just spaced it. But yeah.
It has. I know you've brought this up multiple times.
Don't worry, random guy whose mic didn't work.
Okay. I got kicked. That's fair. I was talking a hot minute. Another question is, has he really Grace's dad? I don't remember his name. Ben, I think. Ben Thorpe.
Yeah.
Has he truly interacted with women? Just like in your sphere, like so viciously, or
yeah, there's a lot of women that I know that I've talked to that like share detail. I don't think he realizes how many of these people I talk to, but I've talked to quite a few that have said like, yeah, he's DM me, yeah, he's doing this, yeah, he's really creepy, but like quite a shocking number, yeah.
All right, for sure. Like I mean, I believed you. It's just weird. That's all I can say.
But I don't think he'd even hide that because like he's done it publicly too. Like I think he's even in like people's like mentions on Twitter and shit like doing it. It's not like he's secret about this at all. So.
Okay. All right. Well, that's all the questions I had for you about you. I have some questions about me that I'm hoping you could help me with, specifically relationship advice.
Oh, absolutely, dude. You come to the right place.
Yeah, I know you're great with that. Absolutely. Okay, we'll start with the lighthearted one first. So I've been talking to this girl recently, right?
Okay.
And I've been playing games with them online and stuff, and she invited a friend, and her friend is I get along with her friend a lot better, and I find her friend more attractive. How do I transition to the friend, if that's possible?
Have you started talking to the friend privately at all yet?
No, not at all, because I felt like it would be rude to some extent.
I mean, it's rude, but I mean, like, is the main girl into you, the one that you originally liked? Oh, probably if she's playing a lot of games and stuff with you and talking with you a lot, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. So they're pretty good friends, so I think it's kind of chalked if I try to, and it kind of falls through, so this feels kind of shitty.
Let's see here. Do you think she's interested in you? Like, that really?
I mean, I'm supposed to go over to her house tomorrow.
On your own?
So, yeah.
Oof.
Yeah, we're gonna watch anime together.
Well, think about your future hardcore, because if you fuck this chick, chances are her friend is probably going to be off limits, or you're going to be looking at
Yeah.
an incredibly dramatic situation if you end up,
I think I'll just avoid it altogether. Like, her friend's attractive, but it's fine.
Really? You're just going to give, she could be the one. You're just going
Dude,
to
listen,
throw it away
no,
just like that? You don't give a fuck about your future,
I'm
her future,
so-
your future together?
I'm so okay with not finding the quote-unquote one as long as I'm in a happy relationship with somebody that I love.
Holy fucking cringe, but okay.
Yeah, it is. Anyways, the second thing is the bit more rough one. So I have this friend. She's one of my best friends, if not my best friend. We've been friends for like 6 or 7 years. Been with me through a lot, etc., etc. About a year or two into our friendship, she told me that she loved me, and I didn't.
A year
feel
or
the
two into
same.
your friendship. Wait, when was this? How long ago?
So like, it was like 5 years ago. We were friends for like 7 years. So it was like, I had just graduated high school. I was going into college and stuff.
Okay.
And I told her I wasn't interested, but she's still my best friend to this day. But sometimes she'll interact with me, and like we'll have like some banter, or like I'll say like I love you a lot to all my friends. And I'm afraid that she
Oh my
will.
god, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
No,
what
I
the
know.
fuck?
Listen. It's just the way I show. I just say I love you to my boys, my friends, whatever the fuck.
You're on.
But I
This
do
is
actually
actual
love them.
demon time right now. Jesus.
Yeah, I feel like I'm afraid that I'm mind fucking them in some ways. How do
Yeah.
I confirm that they're not into me anymore?
I mean, how long ago was she into you? You said high school. How old are you now?
I'm 24, so it was like 6 years ago.
Does she have a boyfriend now?
No.
She's into you. You're, bro. She's waiting for you.
But bro, they're my best friend. There's something else I could do. They're like literally the person I hang out with the most because I enjoy their company so much.
Oh my god. What do you guys do when you hang out?
They're in my D&D game. I literally DM for this person.
Yeah, but when you
consistently.
say hang out, do you mean in person?
No. This is purely
Oh.
online friend. This is a purely online friend.
Have you ever seen them in real life?
I mean, I've seen pictures of them, but we never hung out in person. They live like 3 states away.
Oh. Oh, never mind. Fuck them then. Who cares?
Yeah, fuck them. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
But probably stop saying I love you.
Why? I would say I love you to you, but I mean, I feel like that, you know.
Yeah, but I'm not like hopelessly obsessed with you, wishing that one day we could be something more than just friends.
Okay, you know what? That's valid. That's valid. That's fair. Okay, well, I think that's about it. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your stream, buddy.
Yeah, be careful. Ah, bro. Mm-hmm.
First of all, I want to apologize for the evil things I said yesterday.
Oh shit, I don't even remember what you said yesterday. What was it about?
If you don't remember, don't worry about it. But
Okay.
why are you dodging the debate with the comic Dave Smith guy on Twitter? He called you out.
Yeah, so he called me out for dodging him. I've had like 5 different people in the past try to set up debates with us, and every single time they do, he ends up they say that he's either busy or doesn't want to do it or whatever. So I've tried to debate this guy literally 5+ times in the past. Like I just got another offer yesterday that I said I'd do it. I posted all these emails earlier, but apparently I one of the emails had information that somebody didn't want, like, so I deleted the tweet. But he told me to DM him, so I DM'd him today, and apparently we're trying to set up something with another large website. So we'll see what happens. But no, I'm not ducking this guy. This guy's a fucking moron.
Okay, so you're gonna be debating him in the future.
Ideally, yeah. I think over Ukraine, Russia, yeah.
Okay. Do you think Pisco is bad faith, or he argues in bad faith?
Bad faith? No, not any more than like I would or any normal person. I think sometimes he can get like a little emotional at a point or whatever, but I don't think he's ever like arguing in bad faith. No.
Okay, I feel like he does, but you just let it slide because he's really good content. I feel like the last 2 or 3 times you talked to him, you were like calling him out for it hardcore, and your chat hates him now.
First of all, I don't think my chat could ever hate Pisco. Number one. Number two, I think there are parts where he's like missing the point. But I'm sure he probably feels there are times when I'm completely missing the point. But yeah, I don't like. I mean, like I said, I think he's as bad faith as I am. Like there might be times where I'm being a little obtuse or whatever, and I'm like, you know, not connecting on something. But I don't think he's like intentionally bad faith. If I thought he was, I wouldn't talk to him.
Okay. Well, I don't have anything else. Can I be an orbiter?
L.
No, bud, you're here. Okay. Sex worker with BPD, you're back.
There was a guy earlier soying out about like Congress people doing insider trading and shit, and I personally have never seen any like data to back that up. But what kind of like I don't know, what's kind of weird to me is that not a single, and maybe Shank did this, but it feels like the easiest bipartisan legislation to do, where you just make it so that they can only trade in managed funds, and like their immediate family can only trade in managed funds. Why is like no high profile politician running on this? It seems like it like grabbed so many different voters. Like
People
it's
just don't
bipartisan.
understand finance at all. I don't know. It's just dumb. People just don't get it. They just get mad about
Do
it
you
for a
think
little
they would
bit.
just make like another excuse, like, oh well, it's a managed fund, but they're like telling their aunt's friend's cousin about something?
Something dumb like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, I feel like people have done studies on like congressional shit in terms of trading, and the idea that these guys have like portfolios that dramatically outperform averages, I don't think a single one did. I don't think a single one had a portfolio that was ahead of everybody. So I think I don't even think it's a real problem. So people just stir shit up over it, get mad for a little bit, and then it's just one of those political issues. I don't think it would necessarily be the worst idea, though, to have people only doing managed funds, if for no other reason, just because it gets rid of the view of impropriety. But
Yeah. And I think given that, like, I don't know, your average American, I think, has like they think that like lobbying and like this insider trading shit is like a ubiquitous, like big deal thing in politics. I don't know. I feel like it also targets like the disenfranchised voter that thinks like, oh, well, like my vote doesn't matter because money controls everything. I don't know. It just seems like a really easy grab. And I don't know why, like, it could just be one talking point as part of your campaign, but nobody's really doing it. I think maybe Chank did, but
maybe, yeah.
Also, you should ditch Karantos as the host of Keeper Kick because he clearly can't get the attention of any high-profile Twitter account, and so you need to get Cherry because they're gonna. Someone like Yasuo is definitely gonna respond to Cherry's profile picture and not Karantos.
Think so.
He's like a masked, crazy Somalian guy,
Okay,
and she's also way more organized and a better host.
okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll consider it.
Are you still practicing guitar?
Yeah, I practice looking at it every day.
Dude, just pick it up for like 2 minutes every day. It's like so easy. You know like some stuff, right?
I think I can do all the open chords.
Yeah, just pick it up for like 2 minutes and just practice like cycling through them.
Okay.
You don't have to like do some crazy sit down.
Wow. All
Be
right.
like part of your ADHD cycle.
I'll keep that in mind.
Okay. Have you ever? Okay. Recently, I heard you say that you actually kind of enjoy doing research streams now, which is contrasted to how you felt about them in the past. Do you still feel that way, or?
When did I? No, I generally enjoy them, I think. No?
I think in the past you said like, "Oh, I can't ever research shit because you fucking idiots."
I mean, sometimes
will,
it gets frustrating.
yeah.
It just depends on what I'm, researching, I guess. But yeah.
One thing I tried looking into and I couldn't find any conclusive evidence of this is like there's this notion that like women feel unsafe like walking alone at night, but I don't think the data actually bears out that like they actually are more unsafe walking alone at night. I think like generally men are like the greater targets of indiscriminate violence, and I tried looking for data to support this, and I really couldn't find anything conclusive. It might be, I don't know, it seems like kind of a pointless topic, but if you're ever like wanted to do an example of like a research stream on a topic that doesn't have a bunch of conclusive data, it might be boring because it might just be like, oh well, fuck it, the data doesn't show anything, so we're just not going to make a conclusion on it, but it's food for thought.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Do you still want to go airsofting with Dan? That's
Maybe.
something
I
you
don't know
thought
what
about at
Dana's
all?
doing right now. I think Dana's kind of like disappeared, but maybe, yeah.
All right, that's all I have.
Okay.
Bye.
Love you, buddy.